Welcome back, my pupils. This is Gene coming to you with Reload from the Hot Pot. Hey, today we got in a new upgrade for the Taurus G3 Tactical. And this came in from Keep Tinkering out of Victory, Texas. As per YouTube policy, I cannot put a link to Keep Tinkering down in the description. But if you go to keeptinkering.com, you can look at some different accessories that they have for a few different model pistols. So you wonder what I got for the Taurus G3 Tactical. Well, let's look here. We got a Keep Tinkering trigger. I think that was pretty cool. Seen it. I like the skeletonized features of it. I like that it gets rid of the double action of the G3 series, G2 series, or any of these G series of Tauruses that you may encounter in your lifetime. So we're going to be installing this. Also with it came another little package, and there is a trigger return spring in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this. This is clear. We have it on the bench, locked open, no magazine. We're going to take this and we're going to install this into it, and we're going to see what kind of trigger it gets out of it. Will it lighten the trigger pull? I don't know. Let's take a trigger pull test of this before we get started on it. Here we have L trusty trigger pull gauge from Wheeler, the old mechanical kind. We have it cocked. We're going to put it on the bottom of the shoe where your finger would go. And we get just over a 5-pound trigger. See that? Just over 5 pounds. Now the trigger on this is actually pretty good. I really do like it. I enjoy shooting this. I have quite a few rounds through this already. Not all of them are on camera by any means. I've been running the Vector Optics Frenzy on there. I believe it's the 17 by 22 with the RMSC footprint. Love it, love it, love it. What a great optic. Completely happy with this optic. All right, we're going to get some stuff out. We're going to do some additions to this, some upgrades, and then we'll come back and we'll show them. And only because of YouTube's policy, we will not be showing any of the mechanical work on this firearm or the installation of this, but I can show you the before and after with the product. We'll be back. All right, my pupils, I got that job done. It was a little bit of tricky because it doesn't have the safety on it, so it has a different piece that replaces that on the inside of the G3 Tactical. This trigger spring that you see here, this thing is heavy duty. The one that came with the trigger from, who's that from? I keep forgetting. Keep Tinkering. Keep Tinkering was half of the windings on this. So you could take 3 of the windings off on here, and that's that trigger, and the spring is a lot lighter. This is the stock trigger shoe that came in the G3. Still fully functional, still able to put it back in if there was any issues at all. And I'm going to keep these 2 pieces inside my envelope. Naturally, I'm going to mark on the envelope what it is, and we're going to keep that inside the box that the Taurus came in. Now, the trigger itself. Now, that's a nice smooth look, isn't it? It looks a lot better. And the trigger, we are still unloaded, we're on the workbench, here's the take-up, break, and the reset. Wow. This completely did away with the double action trigger that comes stock in the G3 series. So we're going to get the trigger pull gauge back out. Now remember, we had just over 5-pound trigger pull with the stock trigger. So we're going to make sure we're cocked here. Going to put this on the bottom of the shoe. And we have about the same weight. But let me tell you this. This trigger pull is so much flatter. It feels so much lighter. The reset is twice as fast. It got rid of that obnoxious double action. And my fingers are a little dirty. I haven't cleaned it in a while. I've just been putting some grease in it and keep running it. But we're going to take it out to the range. Going to give the shooting impression with it. I have a feeling that this trigger is going to be really nice. I'm glad I got rid of that double action on there. You know, it's not a big deal, but I just really didn't like it. So my pupils, that's all I got for you today. Gonna put my dock cover back on. I'll put my TLR1HL on it. I know it's sacrilege to put that on a Taurus, but it matches and it looks good. Well, my pupils, thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate you. And, well, till next time, always remember to keep blowing the smoke.